Hello YouTube. Welcome to my partially finished Airwolf build. Like many people born in the 80s, I grew up with the knowledge of a TV show called Airwolf. Now admittedly it was kind of cheesy, had some cheesy music, but unlike today's movies and films, it was all done 100% with live action. Real aircraft, real helicopters, real planes, all done. The special effects, pretty much not existing except for real life special effects, like the explosions were real explosions. Aircraft that were destroyed were drones that were destroyed by rockets, stuff like that. Almost no computer graphics like we have today. Everything today is done on computers. So, you know, a lot of people complain they were destroying old World War II aircraft, all that, yeah. But, you know, it's what they had at the time. Anyways, I loved Airwolf so much that I decided I wanted my own Airwolf. Now what's inside is a Blade 450, Eflite Blade 450X. Now, this is not exactly a common helicopter most people use for these types of builds. It's what I bought, what I flew, what I have. I bought this fuselage from RC Eflite. Now, I went a step further. Now, just to let you know, this build is not complete, and I'll show you. I will be showing, after this short video, I'll be showing some of the pictures of my build, of how I went about and did some things. But for now, I just want to show you a couple things. And like I said, this is not complete. Let me put the camera down for a second. And I apologize ahead of time. This camera is just a simple point shoot. It's what I have. I'm poor. Please excuse me. Now, taking a look inside, you can see I do not have the servo for the landing gear yet. And the other issue that I have, which is why it's not finished, is my transmitter is a Spectrum DX6i. Unfortunately, for this build, I need an 8-channel or higher. This is only a 6-channel. It's what came with the 450X, what I started with, and it's a great transmitter, but leaves me kind of low. Now, the thing of it is, with this build, and here's why I'll need, like I said, need an 8-channel. And like I said, this is not finished. It's not even mounted in. Alright. So, we look at the Spectrum receiver right here. This is with BeastX technology, the AR7200BX with BeastX. Awesome receiver. Great for helicopters. It is listed as a 7-channel receiver. Technically, that's true. But technically, no, it's not true. Here's why. I know you can't see on the video, but it has your normal channels, then it has aux1, aux2, and aux3. aux1 is, I can't remember what aux1 is being used as, but it's being used as a standard type. Now, aux2 and aux3 are blank. In other words, not programmed into anything. Well, channel 5, which is normally the gear channel, is used internally for the gyro. So that cuts that out. So that leaves aux2 and aux3, which, guess what? Channel 7 and channel 8. With the DX6i, it does not recognize channel 6, channel 7 or channel 8. So that leaves me needing a new transmitter. I plan on going with the Spectrum DX9, but that's in the future. Now, the reason why I need an 8-channel with the gear, most people are saying, oh, well, a 6-channel helicopter, all you need is one more channel. So you need a 7-channel. You don't need an 8. But here's what I did. That is a navigation light. Sorry. Beacon light, more navigation lights, and I have a landing light. I installed, normal lights on this. That takes up channel 8. Channel 7 will be connected to the servo when I get it for the landing gear. One servo will run all 3 gear, which will be awesome. So, channel 7, landing gear. Channel 8 will be the navigation lights. So, that's why I need a 9-channel. Unfortunately, I don't have the money right now. I'm poor. But, enough of that. Let me show you what I do have. So, once I get the servo, then I'll be able to complete this. And the reason why this is not bolted in now is because I have to run the servo back to the receiver. Now, if you look, the receiver's tucked underneath here. There's no way I could plug it in once it's mounted. So therefore, I have to get the servo, do all the, set the travel limit, set everything, then plug it in, then push this back in, mount it, then I can mount the servo, and all will be gravy. Then I can finish the tail boom, put the rear blades on, which I have not at this time, and finish it up. That will be in a future video. Now I want to show you the navigation lights. So we got that set in there. Oh, probably should turn on my transmitter. All set up. Now I don't need to have the throttle hold on. Reason being is I've unplugged the all 3 wires from the motor. So the motor will not start up. Now, set this down because I need 2 hands. Let it initialize. And let me go ahead and show you. Well, alright. So as you can see, the green navigation light there. 1 beacon up here. Another beacon down there. The white tail light. Landing light. And of course the red navigation light over here. Now, what the cool thing is, with that landing light, now the landing light is not hooked to a switch. However, right underneath here, attached to the landing gear, I have attached a metal plate and soldered a wire to it. Right underneath on the fuselage itself is another plate, which is attached to the wire. When the landing gear raises, it will disconnect, this landing light will turn off. When the gear is down, the 2 plates connect, completing the circuit for the landing light. Let me show you that in action. So, you can see with the gear raised, no landing light. Now tell me that isn't cool. Gotta love those beacon lights. Now, I did a lot of research, and on the real aircraft, this is where all the lights were. Now, the landing light is in a different place. The landing light was actually about the middle of the fuselage, just off center of the bottom cannons. So, but I liked it more forward so you can actually see it. So that's where I went ahead and put it. Now the beacon lights are in the exact place that they are in real life, or should I say were. And of course it had the rear. Now like I said, this is not finished. As soon as I get my new transmitter, get the servo, then I'll put it in. As you notice here, these are the horizontal fins that go right here. And the vertical stabs, which go on the end pieces over here, which I don't have to see. I don't seem to have in front of me. Now, these are the guns that will mount here. And then these, of course, are the end pieces that mount on the outside of the guns. It came all black, but I, of course, painted up the barrels. Makes it look more realistic. Now, the reason why those are not put on now, and neither is the tail, is one, the tail I cannot put on until it's mounted, because obviously you saw me had to pull it forward to get to the receiver. So therefore, the tail would slide in. So I can't attach the tail yet. Once I have it in, bolted down, then I could attach the tail fins, put all that on. Now, another reason why I haven't put on the horizontal stabs or the guns is simply because I don't want to be working on the aircraft, move my hands, and bump these and break these off. So I purposely left them off for this build until I'm finished. They will be the last things going on until it's completely completed. Now, I wish I had done a video beforehand of the building process, me drilling the holes for the nav lights. I used a Dremel to drill the holes in the fiberglass to mount these in. Then I had to route all the wires inside, and let me tell you, this top beacon light was a pain in the butt. So was that bottom beacon, just to get them right. Had to get the right size, get everything mounted, and then that landing light took a bit of creation to do. I got a bit of chattering. The servos are chattering. But you can see the wiring job I had to do for the front landing gear. And then mount it up underneath and run them. Let me go ahead and unplug this. So yeah, you can see that bit of wiring, and then there's a whole bunch of wiring in the back. But I will show the pictures after this, and add a little subtitles onto it, tell you what some of the different pictures are. There are pictures of my Blade 450X sitting next to this fuselage before I even started anything. Then I had to install the bars for the landing gear, put that all in, which was a pain in the butt. It came with some carbon fiber ones that just kept stripping. So that's a metal one going across, and I had to do a lot of reinforcement, a lot of changing to get them all synchronized. The bars that it came with has 2 bars on each side running to each gear were totally crap. I bought some threaded bar, cut it down to size to fit, and they work so much better, some metal bars. They'll last a lot more and a lot stronger as well. So again, I'll post those pictures. It'll be right after this video. And I hope you like it, and when I can finally finish it, I will post that on so you can see it, and picture of it flying. Anyways, hope you enjoyed what I've done so far, and can't wait to see you again in the future. Thank you.